I took for granted every Saturday night with my rowdy friends and the love of my life. We should have danced till they turned out the lights. I took for granted every Saturday night. I miss the taste of whiskey, and I miss the smell of smoke. I miss the last calls at the dance halls. I miss the last songs before they close. Used to sing along the turnpike, heading down an FM road. I always took the long way. The sun rose before we got home. I took for granted every Saturday night with my rowdy friends and the love of my life. We should have danced till they turned out the lights. I take for granted every Saturday night. Tailgate down around a bonfire, half a moonshine in a jar. You laid your head on my shoulder. We kissed beneath the Texas stars. I took for granted every Saturday night with my rowdy friends and the love of my life. We should have danced till they turned out the lights. I took for granted every Saturday night. I took for granted every Saturday night with my rowdy friends and the love of my life. We should have danced till they turned out the lights. I took for granted every Saturday night. I should have sang a little louder. I should have stayed a little longer, I suppose. I should have told you I loved you. I was young, darling, I didn't know. I took for granted every Saturday night with my rowdy friends and the love of my life. We should have danced till they turned out the lights. I took for granted every Saturday night. I took for granted every Saturday night with my rowdy friends and the love of my life. We should have danced till they turned out the lights. I took for granted every Saturday night. 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 I took for granted every Saturday night.
Woo! Welcome in to episode number 26 of Tunesday Tuesday with yours truly, Boston Chris, from the Boston Chris Show. Excited for this episode this week, as I am for all episodes, honestly. But this week, we are featuring a couple of young ladies, one of which I've known for a really long time, the other one that I'm just learning about, Heather and Rylee from Drifted Harmony, a new duo here in East Texas, in the East Texas music scene. Really looking forward to picking their brain, and we will be featuring their debut song. This is the first time they've ever had an original song together. We're excited to play that song here tonight. And if you are tuning in from YouTube later on, then this is no longer live. And perhaps you have found just the interview portion of this. And if you want to hear all of the music, you can see the episode 26 recap. There's a link in the description below. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitch tonight, that means you are live and you can comment in the chat in real time with both me and the guests, Miss Heather and Miss Rylee tonight. You can also request songs if you'd like to, as long as they're not hateful or offensive in any way. And we'll play dang near any genre, literally any genre, all genres, all styles. So if you want to hear a song, let me know in the chat with the song title and the artist. But without any further ado, we will get into our chat with Rylee and Heather from Drifted Harmony. Let me set that up for us. What's up, ladies?
Hello.
How are y'all tonight?
We're good. We're excited.
So I was just telling everybody out there in internet land that I have known Heather for quite some time.
Yes.
But I have not known much about you, Rylee. So we're gonna be learning about Rylee tonight. Rylee is on the left, Heather is on your right, and man, Heather, you and I go way back, don't we?
Do it. Sorry.
I said you and I go way back, don't we, Heather?
Yeah.
Yeah, since 2016.
Something like
17?
that. Yeah, it was just so y'all know out there, the chance meeting that Heather and I kind of ran into each other at a studio when Heather was recording. I think it was your first single, wasn't it, back in the day?
It was, yeah.
Yeah. And so it was down in Bullard, Texas. I happened to be there for an interview I was doing, and Heather was there recording her first single. And Heather, I've always respected you a lot just because of how busy you are always. Just one of the most busy musicians here in East Texas. And Rylee, I've just started learning about you. So where are you from, Rylee?
I'm from Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so originally from Louisiana, now you're in East Texas, like full
Cajun
time?
girl converted to Texan, I know.
Oh my gosh. So how long have you been here?
About 7 years now in
Okay.
Tyler. Yeah.
And so much like Heather, you guys are coming together into this duo, but you both have other projects going on. I know, like I mentioned, Heather is super busy all the time doing stuff, from open mics to acoustic stuff. I've seen you doing your full band stuff too, Heather. And Rylee, you have a full band as well called Renee and the Strays, right? So
Yeah.
how long have you had the full band going on?
Not very long. November was our first gig ever at True Vine.
Okay. So first gig ever, is that like your first, like anything, anywhere, even in Louisiana?
I always grew up in like musical theater and choir and dance. So I've always been around music. I've always been pretty shy on showing out my vocals and everything. But so I just started getting into it in November. I met all these amazing people. I met Heather in December whenever she had a cancellation on her.
Wow.
And we got together at that gig and harmonized, and we just couldn't stay away from each other.
Well, you already know, you're familiar with the song swap. We had a song swap together. Our bass player introduced us to each other. He's like, I got someone perfect to fill in. I never heard of her before. I looked her up. I'm like, she sounds really good. And then we get together and we realized we sing a lot of the same stuff, and we just naturally like started harmonizing. And that same night, we're like, why don't we just start a band?
Yeah.
And so we've been together ever since December.
Wheeling and dealing.
On a roll.
So you started the full band in November, and then the duo in December kind of took shape.
Yes. Yeah.
So what's the main focus? Because obviously you guys have the first single coming out that we're going to feature tonight, Dead Man Running. But is that kind of the focus right now? More of the duo rather than the full band stuff?
Yeah, I would say we're both into the duo. Yeah. All into that.
So having interviewed Heather multiple times, gosh, we've done a few interviews, I think, at this point. I know that your influences are really like very country, very pop based, and those can kind of vibe together, right? Like your music has been very country pop, right, Heather?
Yeah, I would say more so of the majority. I do have like some rock songs and other stuff, but more so, yeah.
And obviously that vibes well in East Texas because you play so much. So what is the response that you're getting out there with? Because like obviously we live in a hotbed for country music, right? Like pop music is not really all that heralded here in East Texas. So what's the connection been like with your audiences?
Well, honestly, people are surprised and they love it, and they started following us now. And so we have a little bit of following that just keeps growing, and we just love continuously bringing on new songs all the time, whether it's cover songs that they haven't heard in a long time, you don't ever hear people play, or it's our stuff, our original. Yeah.
And so do those influences vibe with Rylee as well? Do you kind of have the same kind of influences?
Oh, gosh, yes. Yeah. I think that's why we feel so connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw that you posted a version of Pink Pony Club that was very country.
We sing a lot of the same songs.
We really do, yeah.
Yeah, so I love that. So like there's a lot of the vibe is very, very the same for y'all. So when did you guys kind of decide that? I mean, obviously the name of the group is Drifted Harmony, so harmony must be part of this. Like, when did you guys figure out that the harmony was good?
The first night we met.
Yeah.
With the song swap, we just kind of were playing off each other's vibes, and I just helped out, swelled it where I could, and so did she. And yeah, we just really vibed together. Our bass player that connected us to, he was just like, "This is crazy."
Yeah.
He says it every time we're together.
He's like, "Why do y'all sound so good?"
And we kept like trying to think of a name that sounded good with harmony, and I found the word drifted. I was like, because we like drift all those harmonies together like perfectly, and because we swing a lot on the harmonies and songs, and people can't ever tell us apart. And I think it's so funny that people don't know who's singing the harmony or who's singing the lead.
Yeah.
Our closest friends and family are like, "Is this you or Heather?"
I love that too. So you mentioned being shy earlier, Rylee. So is Heather kind of helping you get out of your shell a little bit?
Very, very much, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like it's been crazy, this music industry, just gunning into it, gun ho, it's been wild. And Heather absolutely has been helping me get out of my shell. It helps having someone that's a strong singer and a strong player too.
Yeah.
And I'm learning a lot from her as well with her stage presence and how she manages the business and all that. She's amazing, really.
Yeah.
If you ever came to a show, though, I have to say, you would have never thought with her saying that she's a beginner, because she doesn't play or sing like it. You would think she's been up there doing this for a few years.
Yeah.
She did say that the first time we met, and
I was like, no way.
Thank you.
Did just no.
Well, that's cool. And I know Heather, you had some time off recently. I think you had another baby, right?
I did, and then I had a major car accident last year.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what.
Yeah, it was a major car accident.
So, what's it been like coming back from that?
Last year was hard, but honestly, I want to say that was a good time for me to take a break from everything and just reset. And I think I needed that. I mean, not the car wreck, but
Right.
the reset. And I just feel like everything's just getting better and better, and there's no going back from there. So
Is it hard to get kind of back on the bike after
I found
that?
my people and my purpose, and I'm not taking life for granted.
Yeah. Well, I know prior to the accident, like I said, man, you were so busy. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you're
It was a little wake up call.
like 3 to 5 shows a week, every single week. So
I'm kind of back to that now, but I think in a good way. Like, it's places that I don't mind playing for, which as to in the past, I just kind of took anything. And being a musician, it's kind of, you're learning. It's a learning curve for sure as you go down the road. And I've definitely learned a lot in the past decade that I've been doing this. And hopefully I'm helping her out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
You have to have a backbone.
You do.
Yeah,
You
for
do.
sure. You definitely have to
Yes.
have a backbone. What do you kind of attribute your connection to the venues to? Like, I mean, it's so hard to get booked, but like, I feel like it's even harder to get rebooked. And like, I see you rebooked at so many different venues. So what do you think you can owe that to? Like, just being rebooked so consistently?
Well, Heather has a lot of connections too. I will say that.
Mhm.
And it's just, I think our vibe, people
And-
like it.
Yeah, and I think, like she said, it's the vibe, and the reason why these venues keep having us back is because we fit their venue, and because we're multi-genre artists, we can play anything. And a lot of the times people will come up and tip us to play a song for them that we never heard, and we'll attempt it, and they never knew that was our first time doing it, and then we'll end up adding it to our set list and just continuously have that grow. And I think that's why we continue going back to these venues, is we fit the venue, and the people that continue to go there like us, and they just want us back for some reason.
We play what people like. That's
Yeah.
our genre.
And I think it's really important to like read the room too, right? Like knowing what is supposed to be where, right? Like you don't want to play a huge, like real hard hitting song in a small restaurant, for example. Like you really have to know what to do and
You gotta
where
match
to
the
do it.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So let's talk writing. So you guys obviously are writing. You have the first single out already. What's the writing look like for y'all two?
Well, so far, us getting together, we were both writing songs before we even knew each other.
Right.
And so our minds together were like, hey, I have this song, and I think we would really sound good on it. And so far, we have merged our creative processes together in that aspect.
Yeah, whether it's
like tidbits or
fixing a word or there too, or we're trying to figure out the melody. If one can't, we just manage to coincide that together.
Like the foundations of our original so far have been there, pre-existing, and then we made it what it is now.
You feel like you have different strengths as well? Like one's more, lyrically gifted, one's more melodically gifted, stuff like that? Or is it just a combination of both?
No.
A combination of both.
Yeah.
Really. I don't feel at all like it's one or the other. We're both like there for each other, and we both have the same ability to write and have melody. So it's not a competition, definitely.
Of course not. Yeah.
No. It's like we have girls' nights all the time.
Yeah. We definitely set some time aside for family and for ourselves to just relax and get to know each other more, and
spend quality time outside of music. I think is very important too, especially if you're in a duo like this.
Yeah.
Well, there has to be chemistry from a personal relationship as well, like not just a musical relationship. Otherwise, I mean, what's the point, right? You're not going to have
fun.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you guys find yourself like scheduling writing, or is it more spontaneous for y'all?
It's pretty spontaneous at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like one of you will just like bring an idea to the table, and then you just kind of flesh it out from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
love
that.
We're gonna do a shared Dropbox where if you're riding in the car and something strikes you, just record it and throw it in there, and we'll see where it goes.
Just kind of work on it the next time we're together and edit it as we go. So yeah.
Are you guys like rehearsing a lot as well, and then bringing those ideas to the rehearsal room as well?
Oh gosh, yes, because we're going to add new stuff.
Yeah, I love that. So let's talk a little bit about Drift and Harmony's pick of the week, which I find this interesting. This is one of my favorite songs of all time too, so I can't wait to hear why y'all collectively decided to pick this one. Now, obviously, normally we have a single, singer-songwriter on the show, so usually it's just they pick a song and that's it. But with two of y'all, this has to be a little bit more difficult because now you each have to agree on the song. So you guys chose Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, and I want to hear both of y'all kind of talk about the song and why y'all chose this one for the pick of the week.
Do you want to go first?
Well, when you asked us to do that, we were actually together.
Yeah.
I was cooking spaghetti in my kitchen, and she was like, what song like represents us most, And we both just thought of Fleetwood, our energies and our vibe is more like Fleetwood Mac and Bonnie Raitt and what's that other artist that you said?
Alanis
Morissette. Mm-hmm. We think matches perfectly to us. And we sing Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, and we get a really good feedback from everybody when we sing that song.
Yeah. So. We play a lot of 80s, 70s rock, classic rock. Mm-hmm. And of course, we got country and pop in there and updated stuff too. But
all around.
We also dress a little differently at our shows as well than you would expect a country artist to dress, because we're not really just a country artist, we're a multi-genre artist. Mm-hmm. And we want to be seen as that and songwriters, So we feel like those artists represent us the most because they're songwriters, and they are really cool. They have a cool vibe, and that's kind of like where we're at with it.
I love that. And let's get into the song that we're featuring today, Dead Man Running. I love the song. So you guys got to take us into the room as y'all are writing it. How did the song come to be?
So it came to be because that was one of my songs that I had just like sitting in my notes. And we were at practice one day, and I didn't know the chords yet. I just had the bass foundation, and I brought it up to the table, and we made it what it was, and it's been great.
Yeah. And we had also written that Double Trouble song that we're getting ready to release as well, June 27th. That one is my song.
Yeah.
And same thing, brought it to the table. We figured out the chords then. And we had a very tough decision on which one to release first, whether it was Dead Men Running or Double Trouble. We're like, I feel like we need to just throw it all out there right at first song. Dead Men Running. And so we went with Dead Men Running, and that's why that's our first song.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny, man, because like when Heather contacted me about doing this show tonight, y'all didn't have the song yet, right? So
no,
like,
yeah, we were so close to releasing it.
Yeah,
she's on top of it. She gets started way before we're even ready.
Mm-hmm. But I was just like, man, I was like, Heather, I'm so about it, but like, do you have a song ready? And she was like, well, not yet, but let's do something for May or end of April, and we'll have it ready for you. So I'm excited because this is, guys, the song, when we play it here in about 5 minutes or so, it is literally a brand new artist, a brand new single. Like, you guys are hearing this for the first time anywhere. So this is dope for us. So I appreciate, Heather, you coming to us with this. And you know, I've always been a huge fan of yours over the years, and always an advocate for you and everything you do. I have to let you know that Jake Harper says that the brunette on the right is really hot.
That's my husband.
I know.
He always puts the word smash under all of our pictures. That has
Cheryl Owens.
Joke, and our bandmates know. And Cheryl is my mother. She said hi, by the way. She wanted me to tell you hi.
Oh,
she wants to know what the inspiration. She says, I wonder what the inspiration for Double Trouble was.
I have no idea. I don't know. You'll have to find out.
You'll have to find out June 27th.
June 27th is the release of that song, right around the corner. That's not that far away. We're talking less than 2 months now.
Summertime song.
Yeah. And Trespassers, I will get to your song right after the 2 songs that we're going to play to start this off. But before we get into our music tonight, I want you guys to have the opportunity to follow Drifted Harmony everywhere. So where can people follow along with everything you guys have going on?
The best way to get to everything is just to go to our website, because we have our socials on there, our YouTube, our music on there. It's driftedharmony.com.
And we will make sure that is in the description. And I'm also going to put it out here right now for you guys in the live audiences, in case you guys want to follow along. They do have social medias all over the place as well, which is great. Here's the Facebook link for y'all right there. And over on Twitch, you guys make sure you're checking out the website. Follow them. I know they're on Facebook, Instagram. I think you guys are on TikTok as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we are on TikTok.
So I know I'm pretty sure I'm following on those 3. And I know you guys also have a YouTube as well that I'm subscribed to. So you guys make sure you're checking them out on YouTube as well. We'll make sure there's a description in the YouTube link or the YouTube description once this comes out on YouTube. And Heather Rylee, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Bye.
You guys have a great rest of your night, and we're going to get into the music.
Yay.
Let's do it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, we are going to get into the music, and tonight's first song is obviously the one that we are featuring from our friends Heather and Rylee of Drifted Harmony. This is the official lyric music video of a debut single from a debut artist. This is Drifted Harmony for the first time anywhere, but also the first time on Tunesday Tuesday. And here it is, y'all. Check it out.
Well, he left last night in a hell of a hurry. Ran for the hills fast as he could scurry. Little old me done made him play. Won't be long till he's driving back to me. Hey boy, won't you come home? Been waiting all night from dusk till dawn. Hey boy, gonna miss what you had. He said he's
is Drifted Harmony for the first time ever here on Tunesday Tuesday. Will not be the last, I assure you. Also excited for Drifted Harmony's pick of the week. But I have to let you guys know our marquee artist this week is the Vandaliers from Dallas. We will be doing a double play of them a little bit later tonight. Just incredibly courageous band, artist. I can't wait to play two songs by them later tonight. I'm such a big fan of the Vandaliers. But we will get into that at the end of the show. I want to thank everybody who is out there watching. It is time for Drifted Harmony's pick of the week. Here is Dreams by the one and only Fleetwood Mac. Red and the Rebels from Austin, Texas was formed in 2019 by lead vocalist and songwriter Deidre Rodriguez, drummer and producer Drew White, and lead guitarist Larry Guggenheim. Bassist Prince Ricker joined the group in 2024. Rodriguez and Ricker are the native Texans of the band. White and Guggenheim are veteran musicians from the band Archer and were recently inducted into the Maryland Entertainment Hall of Fame for their efforts throughout the Mid-Atlantic region and beyond. Red and the Rebels sound can be described as rock, with hints of Americana and atmospheric textures woven into their brand. With their strong songwriting and unique sound, they introduced a breath of fresh air with their self-titled debut release in 2021. And this right here, guys, is a song called The Valley by Austin's own Red and the Rebels.
I spent 100 days in the valley. I'm free. Didn't stop to think of the rocks under my feet. Scrapes and stones and tired bones won't keep me from what I seek. I spent 100 days in the valley for me. Back home, how long will you roam? I spread the cards across the table to see what does the future hold for me. Cups of wine and abundant times lay there patiently, beckoning me into the sea. The hands of time turn on a dime, the night becomes the day. The hands of time are quite divine, hear what the winds say. When will you get back home? How long will you roam? When will you get back home? And call this life your own. 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 I spent 100 days in the valley, complete. Didn't Stop to think of the rocks under my feet. Drops of wine and abundant times lay there patiently, beckoning me into the sea. The hands of time turn on a dime, the night becomes the day. The hands of time are quite divine, hear what the winds say. When will you get back home? How long will you roam? When will you get back home and call this life your own? When will you get back
All right, Red and the Rebels on Tuesday Tuesday. The song is called The Valley. We're going to get to our very first request for the night by our friends from the Trespassers. This is old friend Sturgill Simpson, A Long White Line. I want to make sure I'm finding a version of this that Sturgill is going to get love for. There we go.
I won't be round this old town, getting more for a long, long time. Gonna hit the road, start looking for the end of that long white line. Gonna hit the road, start looking for the end of that long white line. Well, I woke up, my baby was gone. Without her, don't need no home. Gonna hit the road, start looking for the end of that long white line. Gonna hit the road, start looking for the end of that long white line. Went to the bank, get my dough. I don't care where I go. Gonna push that rig till I push that girl out of my mind. If somebody wants to know what's become of this so-and-so, tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line. Tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line. New York City, old St. Joe, Albuquerque, New Mexico. This old rig is humming and rolling, she's doing fine. If somebody wants to know what's become of this so-and-so, tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line. Tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line. Go on now. This old rig is humming and rolling, she's doing fine. If somebody wants to know what's become of this so-and-so, tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line. Tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line. I won't be round this old town anymore, a long, long time. Gonna hit the road, start looking for the end of that long white line. Tell them I'm somewhere looking for the end of that long white line.
By request, there is Long White Line by Sturgill Simpson. Thank you so much for the request from the Trespassers, who is part of our playlist a little bit later on tonight. I appreciate the request. Guys, don't forget, if you are tuning in live, you can request any song just by putting in the artist and song title in your chat, either on Facebook or Twitch, and we will get to that song as soon as we can. Next up, we have an artist that I believe I learned of through the TV series Arcane. This is Woodkid, a French singer-songwriter. Here is To the Wilder.
To all the words that I won't get to say, the things that time steals and turns to pain. If it's not love to let you leave again, I don't know what is. But if you doubt and question what the future holds, remember there's no place you can't go home. To all the roads that we are yet to pave, the dreams that stillness entertains and slays. Now if my love for you won't make you stay, I don't know what will. You will never leave a trace where you walk. If the only path you take's the one you're told, so walk away, I'll find you. So far away, I'll lead you to the wilder, to the wilder, to the wilder, yeah. To the wilder, to the wilder, to the wilder, yeah. To all the walls that we are meant to break, the part of us that still remains untamed. We must be more than animals in chains. It's a poison that kills. Would you let the wind tell you where to go? If you can brave fate and prove it wrong, so walk away, I'll find you. So far away, I'll lead you to the wilder, to the wilder, to the wilder, yeah.
Song is called To the Wilder, and the artist is Woodkid. That is from the Death Stranding 2 On the Beach video game that is, I believe, not quite out yet. But what a fantastic, fantastic song, and a great artist as well. Moving on to our next fantastic artist, Texas Female Artist of the Decade and reigning female vocalist of the year, Bri Bagwell is a force to be reckoned with on the Texas country scene. Bri has seen her audience grow and diversify as she has progressed through the musical landscape, from her first full-length release, Banned from Santa Fe in 2011, to her 2022 release, Corazon y Cabeza, Heart and Head. Bri has masterfully commanded the stage for over a decade with her rousingly fun live performances and trailblazing artistry while creating a loyal and passionate fan base. This is yet another fantastic song by my friend Bri, brand new single by her called Border Girl.
I love a heavy heat, the smell of desert wind. I love a history with some blood on it. I know so much of me is an equal split, 'cause I'm in between, and I don't mind debate. I'm a border girl from a border town, where two different worlds meet on sacred ground, where a map line curves and divides us now. The Southwest curled my heart around, where I grew up and I'll go down, a border girl from a border town. I swear I can tell when the wind shifts that the cartel is kicking up a bit, just like I can smell rain before it hits under a Spanish spell with an English kiss. I'm a border girl from a border town, where two different worlds meet on sacred ground, where a map line curves and divides us now. The Southwest curled my heart around, where I grew up and I'll go down, a border girl from a border town. Rio Grande still remains, the blood that's running through the veins of a border girl from a border town, a border girl from a border town. Yeah, I'm a border girl from a border town, where two different worlds meet on sacred ground, where a map line curves and divides us now. The Southwest curled my heart around, where I grew up and I'll go down, a border girl from a border town, a border girl from a border town. I'm just a border girl from a border town.
Bernie Nelson has been a well-respected fixture on the streets of Music Row in Nashville, Tennessee for over 30 years. As a hit songwriter, Bernie's songs have sold in excess of 30 million copies, with multi-platinum cuts on such artists as Randy Travis, Trace Atkins, Kenny Chesney, and the legendary Conway Twitty. He has had successful radio hits on country greats like John Anderson, Neil McCoy, Pam Tillis, and Confederate Railroad. His country standard song, Daddy Never Was the Cadillac Kind, was a chart-topping hit for Confederate Railroad and is still one of the most played songs on country radio with over 3 million airplays. That song has stood the test of time. We have Bernie Nelson's brand new single right here on Tunesday Tuesday. The song is called I Can't Afford to Die. Y'all check it out.
can't afford no ribeye, so I've been living on pork and beans. Bought a pint of Evan Williams, 'cause it's cheaper than Jim Beam. Can't afford to pay attention, bet on the wrong horse again. Been running since the day I was born, just to wind up where I've been. And I'm broke and I'm busted, barely getting by. But I'm gonna live forever, 'cause I can't afford to die. My Uncle Ray, he passed on a year ago last May. Casket cost a whole lot more than a brand new Chevrolet. That 3x9 6-foot hole was a union job, I guess. Insurance paid for the funeral home, and them boys, they got the rest. And I'm broke and I'm busted, barely getting by. But I'm gonna live forever, I just can't afford to die. Come on. That I had a heart attack. Jump started me with them cables. The doctor brought me back. He said that I crossed on over to the other side. We had to bring you back, son. You just can't afford to die. And I'm broke and I'm busted, and I'm barely getting by. But I'm gonna live forever, I just can't afford to die. Yeah, I'm gonna live forever, I just can't afford to die.
The Lunar Year is a Philly-based psych punk art group led by frontperson Kadie Hackett. They have released 2 albums and are finishing a third due out next year. Hackett has also scored for film, having been featured at the London International Animation Festival, the Viet Film Fest, and MAM Festival. Her songs have been featured on podcasts and TV shows, including Chris Gethard's New Jersey versus the World, and MTV's Teen Mom and Teen Mom 2. Next up, for the first time ever on Tunesday Tuesday, here is Don't Kiss Strangers by the Lunar Year.
Walking me to bed, 'cause I have anemia. Sometimes when he gets too stoned, all he wants to do is bitch and moan. It's a little bit hard to swallow. He bought me a Slim Jim at
right. Don't kiss strangers, y'all, especially if they're entertainers, by the Lunar Year. Thank you so much for that. I love the jam from the Philly-based band, the Lunar Year. I want to remind everybody that if we do get $20 in donations during our 16-song playlist, we will add an additional 60 minutes to the show, and you will be helping to keep us on the air. $20 goes so far. If you're interested in doing so, there is a link in your description or in your chat right now. All donations are highly appreciated. And we have a new request from an artist I absolutely adore. Born and raised in Maypearl, Texas, country music singer-songwriter Bart Crow made his first attempts to write songs while in the United States Army and started first performing live while studying at Tarleton State University in Stephenville, Texas. With a sound all his own, Crow produces an ever-evolving flow of red dirt, Texas country, and Americana music. Crow has put together an impressive track record as a recording artist, having lofted 6 #1 singles onto the Texas music chart, one of which, Wear My Ring, is what is on request right now. Here is the official lyric video for Wear My Ring by Bart Crow.
Said you want to stand there with your arms around me, but I can't feel you. It's kind of like a dream. And then you walk out with another. Lord, my jaw hits the floor. It's kind of like a dream. Said little angel with the bottle, I don't love you anymore. Yeah, I spent some time out with the devil, but you don't hurt me anymore. Yeah, I waste my time, and I waste my money on a broken dream, 'cause you wouldn't wear my ring. Baby, give me back my ring. One day you'll look back, baby, when you're all alone, just wonder to yourself, just where in the hell did I have gone? And I'll be down the road like 1,000 times before, and you'll be sitting home with your jaw on the floor. Said little angel with the bottle, I don't love you anymore. Yeah, I spent some time out with the devil, but you don't hurt me anymore. Yeah, I waste my time, and I waste my money on a broken dream, 'cause you wouldn't wear my ring. Baby, give me back my ring. Said little angel with the bottle, I don't love you anymore. Yeah, I spent some time out with the devil, but you don't hurt me anymore. Said little angel with the bottle, I don't love you anymore. Yeah, I spent some time out with the devil, but you don't hurt me anymore.
Formed in 2024, Awaiting Abigail is a powerhouse hard rock and metal band blending raw emotion and technical prowess and melodic storytelling. The group began as a reunion of three high school classmates, Heather Hammonds, James Smith, and Lori Barnett, who played together in the mid to late 90s in local bands. Joining them is the father-daughter duo Mike and Corey Tolfa. Corey, a former band student of James, brings her talents on keys, while Mike, a guitarist and aviation enthusiast, rounds out the band's instrumentation. The missing piece came in mid-2024 when James discovered Abigail Hill, a gifted vocalist and actress studying theater arts at a local university. Her talent and charisma cemented her as the perfect frontwoman. Abigail's versatile voice and stage presence quickly made her the melodic force and namesake of the band. Outside the band, Abigail explores solo projects spanning various musical and theatrical genres. Together, the sextet creates a distinctive sound featuring a two-guitar attack, synthesized soundscapes, and a pounding rhythmic groove. Abigail's vocals weave seamlessly through colorful textures and unisons and harmonies within the group's dynamic arrangements. Here is Awaiting Abigail's newest song, I believe, called Bad Mind. This is an official music video. Y'all enjoy. Abigail, guys, is one of my favorite bands right now. The song is called Bad Mind. I'm absolutely digging them so much. And I might be reaching out to Abigail to see if she wants to come on the podcast at some point. I'd love to chat with her and love their vibe and their songs and everything they got going on right now for sure. Next up is a friend of mine. I have not heard much from her recently. I do know that she's still performing because I've seen her kind of out and about here locally. But my friend Clover the girl has had like Billboard attention and charting songs. She used to perform out in LA. I don't know if she still does, but this next song is called Okay Fine, the official video from Clover the girl. I have always loved her vibe. I wanted to share her with y'all as well. Here she is.
I'm not sleeping, no nightmares wanna keep me up. Oh, why can't I seem to find my off switch when I need it most? My days, yeah, they're cold and long, singing songs till I get to the other side where the wrong things feel right. Ooh, I'm burning the candle now, it both ends. I'm caught in the fire. I tell them yes, I'm okay. I tell them yes, I'm doing fine. Oh no, it ain't so easy, feeling crazy all the time. I tell them yes, I'm okay. I tell them yes, I'm doing fine. Oh no, it ain't so easy, living when you've lost your mind. If anybody asks, yeah, I'm okay. If anybody asks, I'm fine. If anybody asks, yeah, I'm okay. If anybody asks, I'm fine. Keeping my mouth closed, lips locked and my tongue won't speak. How deep all these symptoms flow, so low, but I'll make it through these nights. Yeah, they're short and worn, heavy hearts stay afloat in the shallow end where the wild things make sense. Ooh, I'm burning the candle now with both ends. I'm caught in the fire. I tell them yes, I'm okay. I tell them yes, I'm doing fine. Oh no, it ain't so easy, feeling crazy all the time. I tell them yes, I'm okay. I tell them yes, I'm doing fine. Oh no, it ain't so easy, living when you've lost your mind. If anybody asks, yeah, I'm okay. If anybody asks, I'm fine. If anybody asks, yeah, I'm okay. If anybody asks, I'm fine. If anybody asks, yeah, I'm okay. If anybody asks, I'm fine. If anybody asks, yeah, I'm okay. If anybody asks, I'm fine. I'm burning the candle now with both ends. I'm caught in the fire. I tell them yes, I'm okay. I tell them yes, I'm doing fine. Oh no, it ain't so easy, feeling crazy all the time. I tell them yes, I'm okay. I tell them yes, I'm doing fine. Oh no, it ain't so easy, living when you've lost your mind. If anybody asks, yeah, I'm okay. If anybody asks, I'm fine. If anybody asks, yeah, I'm okay. If anybody asks, I'm fine. If anybody asks, yeah, I'm okay. If anybody asks, I'm fine. If anybody asks, yeah, I'm okay. If anybody asks, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Clover the girl with Okay Fine, live on Tunesday Tuesday for the first time ever. The Trespassers are a southern rock outlaw country punk band with a wild, untamed spirit that's as big and bold as the Texas sky. Formed by Kurt Joy on bass guitar, Adam Hawley on vocals and guitar, and Lynn Hayes on drums, the Trespassers have fused the raw energy of outlaw country with the grit of southern rock, creating a sound that's as rebellious as it is infectious. Hailing from the heart of Texas, the band draws inspiration from the open roads, the rebellious nature of the Lone Star State, and the timeless traditions of rock and roll. Their music channels the freedom of the open road and the spirit of the outlaw, a sound made for those who live on their own terms. The band's name, the Trespassers, represents more than just a love for music. It's an attitude, a lifestyle, with a unique twist on the classic Trespassers. The name speaks to their approach to pushing boundaries, defying expectations, and daring to cross the line between genres, social norms, and anything that stands in the way of living life with no regrets. This is their brand new single with our friend Kadie Lynn as well. This is called Eggshells. Y'all check it out.
Last time you were happy was so long ago. I asked why you're angry. You said I should know. Well, I hate to see you buried in doubt. So go on, get your shit and get out. Get your shit.
All right, it's the Trespassers featuring my buddy and my niece, Kadie Lynn. The song is called Eggshells. Make sure you're checking them out wherever you listen to your music. Brand new music here on Tunesday Tuesday. We have another request that came in recently from the Trespassers, I believe. This one is called Electric Worry by Clutch. Here it is. Enjoy.
Well, you made me weep, and you made me moan. Well, you caused me to leave, child, my happy home. But someday, baby, you ain't worry my life anymore. Mistreater, that was no good. But someday, baby, you ain't worry my life anymore. Someday, baby, you ain't worry my life anymore.
One day, baby, you worry me no more.
All right, thank you for the request. Electric Worry by Clutch right here on Tunesday Tuesday. And as you guys might know, if you follow along with every single Tunesday Tuesday, every Tuesday night, we do play a song from each of our podcast guests each week. Sometimes we have one, sometimes we have two. Here lately, we've had two just about every week. But our first podcast guest this week launches this Friday night, which is May 2nd at 6 p.m., his name is John Berry, Grammy Award-winning John Berry. Following 2 years when the world was rocked by a pandemic that took musicians off the road, John Berry has new music and a fresh new outlook. The singer-songwriter rose to stardom on the country charts of the 90s with such mega hits as Your Love Amazes Me, Standing on the Edge of Goodbye, and She's Taken a Shine. His annual Christmas tour brightens the holidays for thousands, as does his electrifying rendition of Oh Holy Night. During his star-making decade, John placed 20 singles on the country charts, 6 of which went to the top 5, with Your Love Amazes Me scoring number 1 on the Billboard and Radio and Records country chart, as well as Standing on the Edge of Goodbye, and She's Taken a Shine, earning the number 1 slot in Radio and Records. He has earned multiple gold and platinum records over the years. John was also nominated for the ACM Top New Male Vocalist in 1994, won a Grammy Award in 96 for his participation in Amazing Grace, a country salute to gospel, which was nominated for another Grammy in 95 for his smash hit Your Love Amazes Me, and was nominated for the CMA Horizon Award and Top Male Vocalist Award in 1995. In 1997, he was nominated for Vocal Event of the Year for Long Haired Country Boy, along with Charlie Daniels and Hal Ketchum. And in 2013, John was nominated for the Mainstream Country Male Artist by the ICM Awards. And thanks to the miracles of modern technology, he even sang a duet with the late, great Patsy Cline. Next up on our playlist tonight, from our 64th episode of the Boston Chris podcast, here is that number 1 Grammy-nominated hit single by John Berry called Your Love Amazes Me.
I've seen the 7 wonders of the world. I've seen the beauty of diamonds and pearls, but they ain't nothing, baby. Your love amazes me. I've seen a sunset that make you cry, and colors of a rainbow reaching across the sky. The moon in all its phases, but your love amazes me. Don't you ever doubt this love of mine. You're the only one for me. You give me hope, you give me reason, you give me something to believe in. Forever faithfully, your love amazes me. Your love. I prayed for miracles that never came. I got down on my knees out in the pouring rain, but only you could save me. Your love amazes me. Don't you ever doubt this love of mine. You're the only one for me. You give me hope, you give me reason, you give me
All right, the one and only Grammy-winning hit songwriter and singer, Mr. John Berry, is my guest on episode 64 of the Boston Chris podcast this Friday night at 6 p.m. And our bonus episode this week is episode number 65, which comes out Saturday night, May 3rd at 6 p.m. That will be Max and Heather Stalling, a dynamic duo of singer-songwriters from Dallas, Texas, who bring a distinctive fusion of vocals, lyrics, and fiddle playing to the core of Texas and Americana music. Max left behind a career as an R&D scientist at Frito-Lay to pursue his goals as a singer-songwriter, trading in his lab coat and master's degree from Texas A&M for a guitar and the stage. Max has cultivated his sizable and devoted fan base over the course of his more than 20 years of touring, gigging, and hard work, playing pretty much every venue you've ever heard of and many you haven't. A mainstay of the Texas Red Dirt scene, Max has 6 studio albums, 3 live projects, and a history of chart-topping success in Americana radio. His star on the South Texas Music Walk of Fame in Corpus Christi stands as a testament to his enduring impact. Heather, on the other hand, is an award-winning violinist and fiddler. As a child, she traveled with her parents while she performed in fiddle contests throughout Texas and surrounding states, winning trophies and admirers along the way. At age 18, she was hired into the Texas Gold Miners in Branson, Missouri, performing 7 days a week for several years. Upon returning to Texas, she was in high demand as a fiddler and played with acts such as Bob Schneider, Corey Morrow, Johnny Lee, the Old 97s, and Mark David Manders. Ultimately, she formed her own band, Blacktop Gypsy, penning the songs, playing fiddle and guitar, and singing harmony. Blacktop Gypsy released 2 full-length studio albums, toured relentlessly, and made fans everywhere they went. And what a fantastic episode this was with my friends Max and Heather Stalling. This is their first ever single together as a duo. The song is called Circle. Y'all check it out.
Once upon a time in the middle of the summer, on a day with a sky built for blue, we were standing on the banks of a mighty pretty river, and the world turned around for me and you. Velvet sky reminds me of that episode in Arkansas. We were on our backs and talking about life. You described the difference between comets and meteors, and I fell in love again with you that night. Every circle brings me right back here to you. Then there was that time we were high up on a Ferris wheel, and in the distance storms began to brew. The man at the controls brought us down and gave us shelter. The world turned around for me and you. Every circle brings me right back here to you. Now and then again, when the world feels different, it doesn't seem to care how we are, I am just content holding you quietly and feel it as we move amongst the stars. Every circle brings me, every circle brings me, every circle brings me right back
Although the old adage of if it ain't broke, don't fix it is something that Oklahoma four-piece Ben Quad knew before they began making their new EP Ephemera, they decided to wholeheartedly ignore it. Since forming in 2018, the band, Sam Wegerzinski on lead vocals and rhythm guitar, Henry Shields on backing vocals and bass, Edgar Viveros on lead guitar, and Isaac Young on drums. They have released 3 split EPs in their 2022 debut album, I'm Scared That's All There Is. Those records, alongside tours with Hot Mulligan, Arm's Length, and Forest, have helped establish Ben Quad as one of the emo indie punk bands around. A hybrid of all those scenes and sounds that works incredibly well, both live and on record. Our last request of the night before we get into our featured songs is called Would You Tell Picasso to Sell His Guitars by Ben Quad. Y'all check it out. Thank you for the request.
What's the point of living honestly? I never struck you in a place that fell on me. When you never give me honesty. When you never give me honesty. So I've been waiting for you to say just what you're thinking. Don't make me sit and wait. Are you sure that you can plan this right? If life's a hard swallow, I hope it spits you out. Never been a thing to brag about. They say you walk on water, but I know I saw you drown. We've seen our better days and had our different ways of solving problems, but it's not that hard to say. If you need help from me, so much of life is free unless you're too distracted by the shit that's always out of it. I got the map and I'll take you to it. You've got the plan and I'll see you through it. I got the map and I'll take you to it. You've got the plan and I'll see you through it. Are you sure you wanna take this ride? It's getting so much harder to find ways to bail you out. Never been a thing to brag about. I know you'll track this out. You'll track this out. We've seen our better days and had our different ways of solving problems, but it's not that hard to say. If you need help from me, so much of life is free unless you're too distracted by the shit that's always out of it. You've got the maps and I'll take the bullets. You've got the plan and I'll see you through it. You've got the map and I'll take the bullets. You've got the plan and I'll see you through it. It's too late, I can't bail you out. It's too late, I can't bail you out. You sure you wanna take this
Ben Quad, the song is Would You Tell Picasso to Sell His Guitars? Appreciate the request. Thank you so much for that. I also thank you guys for watching, hanging out with me tonight. We do have a few songs remaining, but I do want to remind everybody we are here every single Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Great place to learn about indie artists, indie bands of all artists, of all genres, styles, etc. Our next featured song of the week is our TikTok Stop Scrolling song of the week. I love this segment because it is literally an artist I've never heard of before this week. I start TikTok scrolling, and if I find an artist that makes me stop scrolling, they immediately make the list, and eventually we will feature them. This week's TikTok Stop Scrolling song of the week is a young lady named Tabitha Meeks, who basically is just trying to be as cool as her grandmother was in the 70s. Trained in classical and jazz piano, Tabitha's retro and quirky songwriting is a combination of her love of folk and the genres she has studied on keys. The music she plays and writes is often compared to Norah Jones, Nancy Sinatra, Ash, and Regina Spektor. Originally from Florida, she's taken Nashville by storm since 2020 and can be found playing all around Nashville with her jazz pop trio as well as the Pitch Meeting Band. She has performed with artists such as Lainey Wilson, Charles Kelly of Lady A, Chris Young, David Ryan Harris, and many, many more. This week's TikTok Stop Scrolling Song of the Week is Girl of the Hour by Tabitha Meeks.
I left a land of Coca-Cola in my hand to find my city. Well, I dropped my man, I took a stand. Well, let's just say it wasn't pretty. When you know it's what you gotta do. Well, I'll go until I find the truth. Till I find the truth. Taking back my power, find the sweet in the sour, stop and smell every flower. I'm the girl of the hour. Oh, the girl I used to be, well, yeah, she's tugging on my sleeve with hesitation. Put her at ease, say, honey, come along with me, we're gonna make it. When you know, don't second guess. So I'll go, and then I'll manifest and figure out the rest. Taking back my power, find the sweet in the sour, stop and smell every flower. I'm the girl of the hour. Oh, la 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 la, hey, la 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 la, hey. Think of color outside the lines. Oh, la 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 la, hey, la 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 la, hey. Chasing every cloud from the sky. Taking back my power, find the sweet in the sour. I'll stop and smell every flower. I'm the girl of the hour. I'm the girl of the hour.
That is our TikTok Stop Scrolling Song of the Week by Tabitha Meeks. And we are now on to our next feature, which is the Global Artist of the Week. Our Global Artist of the Week is Leve. Leve Lynn Bing Johns Dotier, known mononymously, whatever that is, as Leve, is an Icelandic singer, songwriter, and musician. Her father was Icelandic. Her mother is Chinese. She rose to prominence in the early 2020s for her success as a jazz-inspired pop artist, having performed as a cello soloist with the Iceland Symphony Orchestra at age 15. Leve was a finalist in the 2014 edition of Iceland's Got Talent, and a semifinalist on The Voice Iceland the following year. She released her debut EP, Typical of Me, in 2021, graduated from the Berklee College of Music in Boston. Her debut album, Everything I Know About Love, charted in Iceland and the United States, where it peaked at number 3 on the U.S. Jazz Albums chart, along with the U.S. Top Album Sales chart, where it peaked at number 50. Its follow-up, Bewitched, won Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album at the 66th Annual Grammy Awards, and its single, From the Start, found moderate chart success in Canada, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom. This right here, guys, is brand new music, the brand new single from our Global Artist of the Week. This is Silver Lining by Leve.
I've been falling in bad habits, staring into the abyss, drowning in red wine and sniffing cinnamon. We've been kissing on the playground, acting like little kids, making dirty jokes and getting away with it. So I propose, it's long overdue. When you go to hell, I'll go there with you too. And when we're punished for being so cruel, never been calm or collected. No one ever called me sweet. What a miracle, I found a darling. I met you at the worst time, fell in love on a whim. Now we pirouette in fields of rosy sin. So I propose, it's long overdue. When you go to hell, I'll go there with you too. And when we're punished for being so cruel, the silver linings, I'll be there the silver linings, I'll be there with you.
That right there is our Global Artist of the Week, Leve, with her brand new single, Silver Lining. I am such a huge fan of hers. I originally found her through the NPR Tiny Desk stuff. I've seen so many new artists through that. If you guys aren't like subscribed to NPR Tiny Desk, make sure you get on that, because like I find so many cool artists through that little thing that they do. It's such a great series for music fans, I feel. We are to our marquee artist of the week, and this is always my favorite part of the night. Our marquee artist this week, especially. And in honor of baseball season, we are doing a double play of our marquee artist, which means we're going to play 2 songs by this artist this week. Most personal album yet is a well-worn cliche within the cliche-addled world of music promotion. But Life Behind Bars, the 5th studio album from beloved Texas country punk ensemble Vandaliers, brings new meaning to that phrase. This album marks a series of firsts for the band. It's their first release with upstart Break Maiden Records and distributed by storied indie 30 Tigers, their first with Grammy-winning producer Ted Hutt, and their first recorded at the sprawling Sonic Ranch Studios in West Texas. Most importantly, though, this collection of songs offers a window into frontwoman Jenny Rose's journey through addiction and gender dysphoria, a journey that has culminated in her decision to come out as a trans woman while working in the macho worlds of Texas country and punk rock, at a moment when the rights of trans people are more intensely threatened by the day. Our first half of the double play tonight by our marquee artist of the week is Together We Will Sink or Swim by Vandaliers.
Every morning I wake up with a choice. Will I cower in fear or stand and rejoice? In this moment, will I use my voice? Will I help rebuild or will I destroy? Don't be afraid, have courage, have heart. Let the truth shine a light in the dark. Together we will sink or swim forever till the bitter end. We will be braver than we've ever been, and together we will sink or swim. Yeah! Hundreds of scars when purpose I lacked. Sharp in the blade, stabbed in the back. Betrayed who I was, lost all I had. You found me bleeding there in the black. Don't be afraid, have courage, have heart. Let the truth shine a light in the dark. Together we will sink or swim forever till the bitter end. We will be braver than we've ever been, and together we will sink or swim. Together we will sink or swim. Whoa, take my hand and I won't let go. Oh, waves of panic crashing down, so cold, so cold. The enemy of love is attachment and greed. May I never want more than I need. Every night I promise to fight. If I see the wrong, I'll do what's right. Don't be afraid, have courage, have heart. Let the truth shine a light in the dark. Together we will sink or swim forever till the bitter end. We will be braver than we've ever been, and together we will sink or swim. Together we will sink or swim forever till the bitter end. We will be braver than we've ever been, and together we will sink or swim. Together we will sink or swim. Together we will sink or swim.
Vandaliers, Together We Will Sink or Swim. And the next song is so unbelievably amazing. This is the title track from the new record that's coming out soon. It's called Life Behind Bars. This is the official music video of that single. Just so much courage by Jenny Rose. I'm hoping that we can get her on the podcast soon. We are in contact. Hopefully it'll work out. But hopefully that happens soon. But this is Life Behind Bars. I can't describe it. I am absolutely speechless. This song is amazing. I hope you guys love it.
said we were innocent. I spend my life behind bars and moving cars. I stay out all night shooting stars and hurting scars. Yeah, I'm guilty as charged. I'm spending my life behind bars, incarcerated until the day that I make it. A bum deal on a money split, but they ain't giving out favors. You gotta earn the papers. The only chance I'm getting now is on bad behavior. I spend my life behind bars and moving cars. I stay out all night shooting stars and earning scars. Yeah, I'm guilty as charged. I'm spending my life behind bars. Hope's a dangerous game. It drives me insane. Some birds can't be caged, still won't fly away. Hope's a dangerous game. It drives me insane. Some birds can't be caged, still won't fly away. I'm on the edge of oblivion, sick of the cell I've been living in. It's all I wanted when I was a kid. We all said we were innocent. I spend my life behind bars and moving cars. I stay out all night shooting stars and earning scars. Yeah, I'm guilty as charged. I'm spending my life behind bars.
It's Vandelier's Life Behind Bars. I cannot wait to hear the rest of that record, man. It's going to be transcendental, I think. And just thank you, Jenny, for your bravery. And I wish you so much luck and all the happiness that you can find. I'm just speechless at your courage. That is our marquee artist of the week, the Vandaliers, a double play, Life Behind Bars. Together, we will sink or swim. And they have so much other incredible stuff. Vandaliers.com is where you can find them. Make sure you do so. This has been episode 26 of Tunesday Tuesday with our special guests, Rylee and Heather from Drifted Harmony. Our 27th guest next week will be Bronson Lewis. It'll be my first time ever speaking with Bronson and talking about his new song and everything he's got going on in his life and music. I know he's a busy cat. Looking forward to having him on the show. I want to thank everybody who did hang out with us tonight from the new follows on Twitch that we got. I appreciate the $1 donation from Cool Me as well. If you guys are still here from the beginning of the show, I appreciate you very much. If you are on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Anywhere you are, hit follow, like, comment, all of the good stuff. And we will see you guys very shortly. Remember, this is every single Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. So mark that in your calendars and join me every single week. Tell your friends, share, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys down the road. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight.